Ladies and gents, welcome back. We've been having a lot of fun over on Twitter. And well, Elon Musk is in the news again regarding his acquisition or attempts to acquire Twitter. And well, we'll see here. Musk seeks Twitter deal discount, believes 20% of the accounts are spam. Elon Musk may be looking for a better deal with his Twitter acquisition, and 44 billion may now be sounding like a price that's just a bit too high. During a conference call all in Miami on Monday, Musk remarked that he believes 20% of users on the platform are fake or spam accounts. And it may be the reason why the Tesla CEO did not rule out the possibility of deal reformation that would require him to pay a lower price. Now, here's a little blip from this. Elon Musk's epic reaction to Twitter claiming that the number of real unique humans you see making comments on a daily basis are above 95%.
Said another way, the number of real unique humans that you see making comments on a daily basis on Twitter is above 95%. That is what they're claiming. Does anyone have that experience?
Exactly. I
mean, really? Listen, there's a bridge I'd like to sell you. And also you can buy the Brooklyn Bridge.
So that was the reaction, and obviously, clearly, the laughs in that speak for themselves. Nobody believes that less than 5% of the active users on Twitter are not bots, or under 5% are bots. Musk said he believes 20% of the Twitter accounts are fake or spam, a number that needs to be significantly reduced, and can be the reasoning behind his thirst for a renegotiation of terms. Perhaps Twitter is not as valuable with fewer users. Of course, the Musk may feel that already large asking price of $54.20 per share is simply too high to justify when one in five users are not actually human. If Musk backs out of the deal, you'll be required to pay Twitter $1 billion termination fee and could be subject to additional litigation due to damages. But so Twitter made an SEC filing saying that it was less than, they did an audit and it was less than 5%. Now, that being said, they put that on paper with a signature. And if it's proven otherwise without robust looking into it from the back end, then they could be on the hook for a lot of damages when it comes to advertising revenue, because they were selling advertising on the platform saying that it was a user base of, well, less than 5% bots, when they could possibly be having knowingly defrauded investors. So that is definitely a thing. Here we have it. New York Post reports on an audit that finds half of Joe Biden's followers are fake. So nearly half of Biden's 22.2 million Twitter followers are bogus, a new audit reveals. The audit, which was done for the social media giant by software firm SparkToro, found that 49.3% of the president's followers are fake followers, according to Newsweek. SparkToro has defined fake followers as accounts that are unreachable and will not see account tweets, either because they're spam bots, propaganda, etc., or because they're no longer active on Twitter. Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who's attempting to buy Twitter, has expressed concern over the growing number of fake accounts on the proposed potential crackdown on the sham accounts. Now, that wasn't all that broke about the Twitter story as of recently. Project Veritas, which is, if you're unfamiliar with them, they're sting type journalism where they go in and they find people and get them to admit the wrongdoings, usually while having dinner or whatever, found some Twitter employees, so back-end engineers of the company, and they just straight out, without hesitation, decided to talk about their stance from a company perspective behind the scenes.
Twitter does not ruin free speech.
What do you
Elon
mean?
doing this on free speech. Capitalists, if we weren't really operating like capitalist mode, we were very socialist. Like we're all like communist. Ideologically, it does not make sense, like because we're actually censoring the right, not the left. Because everyone on the right wing will be like, bro, it's okay to say, just gotta tolerate it. The left will be like, no, I'm not gonna tolerate it. I need it censored, or else I'm not gonna be on the platform. So it does serve the right. It's true. There is a bias. But I don't know if the two parties can truly coexist on one platform.
What do your colleagues say about it? Like,
They hate it. Oh my god, I'm at least like okay with it, but some of my colleagues are like super left.
what do they say?
They're like, this will be my last day if it happens. So,
Has much changed since like Elon's coming out?
a lot of change. A lot has changed. We're all like worried for our jobs.
Why are you guys so worried though?
You know, our jobs are at stake. He's like,
I started working for Twitter and became like, I think it's just like the environment, like you're there and you become like calm.
we did all we could to like revolt against it. A lot of employees revolted against it. But at the end of the day, board of directors had the say, and then they acted on their best interests because they didn't want to get sued. I basically went and worked like 4 hours a week last quarter.
Wonderful.
That's just how it works in our company.
Yeah. How would you describe communism besides Twitter?
Imagine that, 4 hours a week, only going to work 4 hours a week. How would you describe communism inside Twitter, she asks.
Essentially, like everyone gets to do whatever they want. No one really cares about like OpEx. Like capitalists will care about numbers, but care about like how to make the business more efficient. But in Twitter, it's like mental health is everything. Like if you're not feeling it, you can take a few days off. People have taken months off, they'll come back. But you always like do your best at any time, and that's the culture. And you know, we'll run the business as much as possible. Capitalists would be like, you gotta generate profits or you're out. A lot of people wouldn't survive that culture.
That's the way the world works. You can't just expect money to just flow in and the company to stay afloat. It's amazing that the company did stay afloat with these people at the helm of what's going on. And it's funny too, because Project Veritas obtained emails. James O'Keefe got these internal emails from Twitter employees warning of of their organization going after the employees. In the last couple of weeks, it's kind of grainy. So in the last couple of weeks and recently as yesterday, we have seen increased targeting of tweeps. I guess they call themselves tweeps, the people of Twitter tweeps, to obtain company information and insight. And we wanted to inform you what we are seeing and how to protect yourself. Groups like Project Veritas are active right now. These people use social engineering tactics to get close to employees and obtain videos and recordings of employees discussing internal company matters, and often selectively edit those recordings to misrepresent conversations to further their own political ideological agenda. In this video, he's talking about his political ideological agenda. Well, here's another individual that was released in the same day.
Influencing all these rules that there's, and Elon wants to dismantle them, then technically our ideology has led us to not making money because we're not making money. And Elon wants to turn it the other way so that we can make money. There's a statement they need all 7,000 people to say. And so they can't tell us the real truth. He has Asperger's.
Yeah, I know that.
So he's special. You're special needs. You're literally special needs. So I can't even take what you're saying seriously. Targeting of tweets.
Wait.
You can read it.
Let me see. And how to protect yourself. Groups like Project Veritas are active right now. Is that?
it's like some group that's trying to just out the employees. Like they're trying to go on dates with them like this and record them and then go sell it to the New York Times and say this is what the Twitter employee just said. This is what's really happening. This is what they're telling us to not do. You're lucky that you met me organically because I would be questioning everything about you. Well, right now we don't make profit, so
folks, you can't make this up. It is just too much. It is unbelievable. But yes, people in the back end of Twitter being under investigation and thinking in private that they're speaking to someone in private, divulging information about how the back end of Twitter works, the actual bias in the back end of Twitter, and how Elon Musk taking over could upset the apple cart and possibly lead to dangerous free speech. Heaven forbid. But that's where we are, ladies and gents. If you have anything else you want to add to the conversation, leave it in the comment section down below. There's always a great conversation happening down there. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next video. Keep on trekking.